Chosen one, this is it, the sign you prayed for last night. If you've been asking heaven, God, do you still see me? This is your answer. Before this video ends, you'll feel peace running through your chest like warm light. And you'll know God is very happy with you. I know lately you've been carrying too much. Sleepless nights, silent prayers, pretending you're fine when you're not. But what if I told you the proof that heaven heard you isn't a miracle in the sky? It's the quiet strength that kept you standing when no one was watching. Stay here with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll show you how those small, quiet signs are the way God smiles at you, and how to multiply that favor in your life starting tonight. If this message already stirs something inside you, type 999 in the comments as your divine confirmation, and subscribe, because heaven isn't done speaking to you yet. God is very happy with you. Chosen one. If you've been asking, does God really see me? This is your answer. You didn't click this video by accident. You were led here because heaven wants you to hear one thing, loud and clear. God is very happy with you. Yes, you, the one who's been trying to stay strong when no one was watching. And if you doubt it, let's look at the proof. There are 3 ways God shows his pleasure, and you've already seen them, though maybe you didn't recognize it. Number 1, peace. That quiet calm that shows up in your chest after crying your heart out. That's not you calming down. That's divine peace, wrapping around you like a blanket. Number 2, favor. Little coincidences that keep saving you. Someone messages you at the right time. A bill gets delayed just enough. A stranger helps without asking. Number 3, unseen survival. The fact that you're still standing after everything that could have broken you. That alone is a testimony. Now, here's the twist most people miss. We often expect big miracles, a sudden job, a healed body, a door that flies open. But God's proof usually comes quietly. Let me show you. Susan, 58, a retired teacher. Her husband lost his job. The bills were piling up. Yet one night, she slept, peacefully, deeply, without a single nightmare. When she woke up, she said, "I don't know how I slept so well. Maybe God gave me rest." That peace was the proof. Then there's Marcus, 42, a veteran. He was diagnosed with a serious condition. On his way to the hospital, his car broke down. And right then, an old friend, one he hadn't seen in 10 years, stopped to help, handed him enough for gas, and said, "Man, I just felt I should drive this road today." That was favor. You're searching for a highway of miracles, but most of the time, God leads you through hidden trails. And that is still proof. We think a miracle has to be spectacular. But the truth is, daily grace is far more powerful, because one big miracle may change your day, but daily favor changes your life. When you stop waiting for thunder, you start hearing whispers. And those whispers, the small proofs, are how you build faith that lasts. The mistake many people make is this: they wait for heaven to shout, while heaven is already whispering. And when you miss the whisper, you fall into doubt. So today, I want you to start using what I call the divine microscope. Instead of asking, "Where's my miracle?" ask, "Where was God kind to me today?" Do you remember that night you sat in your car, lights off, tears on your hands, thinking, "I can't do this anymore"? And right at that moment, your phone buzzed. A message, maybe just 3 words. "Are you okay?" You didn't tell anyone what you were feeling, but someone felt it. That's not random. That was heaven saying, "I see you." Sometimes God doesn't stop the storm. He just sends someone to hold the umbrella for 5 minutes so you remember you're not alone. If you've ever felt that peace or favor, type your city and time in the comments. Let the world see how many small proofs are happening right now. And tonight, before bed, grab a notebook. Write down 3 small proofs from today. It could be as simple as, I laughed, I finished what I started, or someone smiled at me. That's how you train your spirit to recognize the language of heaven. So hear me clearly. God is happy with you. Not because you're perfect, but because you kept walking even when you didn't feel seen. He's been speaking through peace, favor, and quiet survival. But now there's something new, an urgency, because staying in that favor isn't automatic. In part 2, we'll talk about the posture that keeps you in alignment and how to accelerate what God already started in you. Stay close. The next message might just be the one you've been waiting for. Stay aligned. How to keep and multiply God's pleasure. Chosen one. Being delighted in by God isn't a finish line. It's a launching pad. When heaven smiles on you, it's not to say, you're done. It's to whisper, now walk carefully. I've trusted you with more. That delight demands a posture, because favor isn't something you own. It's something you must stay aligned with. Think of alignment like a compass. It doesn't mean you're perfect. It means your direction is right. Many people say, I'm fine, while their compass quietly drifts off course. A few degrees today, and months later, they wonder why they feel far from peace. So alignment isn't about control, it's about correction. Checking your heart, your habits, your honesty, every day. Pillar 1, consistency in private. This is your daily rhythm. Not dramatic, just steady. Take Linda, 46, a nurse. She works long shifts, sometimes 12 hours straight. But every morning, she gives God 10 quiet minutes, writes 3 things she's grateful for, whispers 2 lines of prayer. She says it's the reason her peace never leaves. Her secret? She doesn't pray because she's strong. She prays to stay strong. Practical. Start with 10 minutes of gratitude and 2 short prayers every morning. Pillar 2, integrity in relationships. This is about keeping your spirit clean. George, 63, runs a small business. When a partner cursed him out in a deal gone wrong, he wanted to fire back. But instead, he paused, forgave silently, and left the door open. Months later, that same man came back with an apology and a new contract. Lesson: one forgiven conversation can keep a door open for years. Favor multiplies in clean hearts. Pillar 3, obedience in the hard things. That's when it really counts. Marisol, 39, a single mom, turned down an easy money contract that clashed with her values. A month later, she was offered a long-term partnership that paid 3 times more. When you honor heaven in the small tests, heaven honors you in the big rooms. Picture this: you are clay, and God is the potter. Sometimes, His hands press hard, not to break you, but to shape you. The pressure isn't punishment, it's precision. He's molding you into something that can hold more favor without cracking. When your life is aligned, favor compounds like interest. Small obedience today becomes open doors tomorrow. It's not about chasing miracles anymore. It's about becoming the kind of vessel that miracles chase. Just like saving money, small deposits done daily grow into abundance. That's how spiritual momentum works. The biggest mistake? Waiting to feel inspired before acting. I'll serve when I feel ready. I'll forgive when I feel peaceful. But that's backwards. Action creates the feeling. Tom, 55, a widower, didn't feel like showing up to his local shelter, but he went anyway. Weeks later, his depression began to lift. He said, "Serving others gave me back myself." Faith follows footsteps, not feelings. Let's make it simple. For the next 7 days, try this rhythm, 10 to 20 minutes a day. Day 1. Write 3 proofs before bed. Day 2. 10 minutes of gratitude. 2 prayers in the morning. Day 3. Forgive one person. Text, call, or pray for them. Day 4. Refuse one small temptation. Gossip, scrolling, complaining. Day 5. Record one sign of favor you noticed today. Day 6. Serve one person. Help, donate, encourage. Day 7. Write a short letter to God, thanking Him for the week. Little acts repeated, they shift your entire vibration. I don't have time? Then start with 2 minutes. God honors beginnings. I've failed too much. Failure doesn't cancel favor. It's often what refines it. I don't feel God. That's okay. Feelings follow faithful acts. Keep showing up. Here's the final twist. God's delight isn't just a smile. It's a mantle. When you wear it, people sense something different. Doors open, old wounds close, opportunities find you. Remember Marcus from part 1? After staying aligned, forgiving, praying, serving, he was invited to join a national program supporting veterans. One quiet yes turned into a life-changing assignment. That's what happens when alignment meets favor. Heaven accelerates. If you feel this word, type Amen and your City Plus time in the comments. Try the 7-day plan, then come back and share what changed. And if you want a printable version of the plan, comment send. Because this week isn't about waiting. It's about walking in alignment, in favor, and in peace. So before you scroll, pause. If this message found you today, it's not random. Heaven is trying to keep a conversation open with you. So do this. Subscribe now, not just as a click, but as a small act of faith. Because every time you return here, you're saying, God, I'm still listening. This is how the chosen ones stay guided, by staying connected. More messages are coming, and they'll arrive exactly when your spirit needs them most.